and I went from this to this. Yeah. What's up YouTube, it's your girl Babygirltos, aka Tosin, back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about how I lost 22 pounds in 3 months. I basically went from this to this, and I'm going to be sharing tips on how I did that. If this is your first time seeing my lovely face on your screen, my name is Tosin. I do entertaining series, vlogs, chit chat, just a little bit of everything, and beauty content. Make sure you are staying tuned to my channel, and if you like what you see so far, make sure to leave a like and comment, and yeah, subscribe to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my tips, my tricks, and also some of the mistakes I made when starting this journey, because I made a lot of them, I'm not going to lie, especially when it comes to food. But before I get into all of that, let's get straight into the video. The world is shaking, COVID happened. I think it was the ending of November, around last year November period. Things had happened in my personal life that caused me to look at food as a coping mechanism. So all I was doing around that period was just eating and sleeping, doing work, eating, sleeping, doing work. Like honestly, anything, I'll just be inhaling food, like especially with taking like cookies and snacks. And normally I don't take cookies and stuff because I know how my body is shaped, and if I start taking all of that, I'm going to end up with my belly looking like I'm pregnant. Previously, when I was on track with my fitness journey, I got a waist trainer. I was working out and I was also waist training at the same time. So the problem with this is when I fell off exercise, I was still wearing the waist trainer, because in my head it was like, you know, my waist is like this, my ass is fat, everything is, you know, good. But what the waist trainer was doing was compressing my fat. Like my fat was still there, it was just compressed. When I take it off, it's just like it bolts out. But because I didn't take it off as much, like I would wear it for long hours. It was so stupid because I wasn't even working out, so I was just deceiving myself. Please don't be like me, because I was eating the food thinking that yeah, it's going to just skip my belly, acting like I don't know how my body shape is. Yeah, around that time I definitely felt uncomfortable with my skin. I would look at myself and I just felt like I looked like my problems. So it's January, I bought a scale, I threw out my junk food, I ordered groceries, and I said I'm about to get this. One thing about me, I love food. I'm not missing no meals for nobody. My mindset was I'm going to eat healthy, because that's what they say, like when you eat healthy and you're not measuring, when you're just eating healthy, eventually like your body will go back to normal. So I did that for like 2 months. I was drinking water, just eating food, but I was not measuring what I was eating. I was even eating as much as I used to eat when I was eating junk food, but it was healthy. So in my mind I was like, okay, I'm good. So I weighed myself starting of January. I was like 155 pounds. Tell me why by the end of February I was 160 and I looked like this.
If I no laugh, I go cry. So it's better I laugh.
Who's she? Sorry, I don't know that girl. It's giving Kung Fu Panda. Still cute. Oh, I was like, wow. When my bum and my stomach started competing, who's going to be the biggest, that was when I knew I was finished. Like it was getting to the point where, like, even you know when you're sucking because you know you ate and you're bloated, like I couldn't do that no more. I was now sad. I was like, oh my god, I'm eating healthy, what's the problem? I started researching more, and then I learned more about food, because let's hold on, I'm not about to be on a diet and be starving. Like I love my meals seasoned respectfully. Like, I want it to taste good, I want to feel good, and I knew that all the strict diets and stuff like that, I wasn't going to commit to that long term, because I know myself. Like I need to enjoy what I'm doing so that I stick to it better. Another thing is counting your calories. I weighed myself and I calculated the amount of calories I had to take for the day, and then I subtracted maybe like 300 to 500 from that to know what calories I should be taking. So that's how you kind of figure out how much calories you need to be in a calorie deficit. On the scale I have, it calculated for me, but you can calculate it for yourself. There are usually applications online that you can use to check how many calories you need in a day. I'll definitely link it in the bio. Let's talk about food. First of all, I was eating African food. Let's just start there. What I decided to do was remix my African dishes, switching the oils I was using from like palm oil, vegetable oil to avocado oil or olive oil. I started to take Paul's advice from lip therapy. I started measuring my palm oil, no more drinking, water should be my best friend. I will make them with potatoes, choosing the carbs that I can handle, knowing which carbs make me more dense, because everybody's body type is different. Carbs, like not cutting carbs out completely, even falling in love with vegetables. Like I knew I went on a craze, like looking for my favorite vegetable that I can eat seasoned, and I make sure that they're always half of the plate. Even just researching and knowing that like the most dense thing on my plate should not be the carbs, it should be the protein. In terms of snacks, I just went for fruits. Like I love taking fruits. I enjoyed eating stuff like apple, grapefruit, like things like that, and cucumbers. Cucumbers was my best friend. Like I would eat cucumbers like while I'm talking to someone and I'm hungry. They are very low in calories, but they are very satisfying, and that's kind of what you want to do when you're on your weight loss journey. Finding meals that are high in volume, that are low in calories but are very satisfying, definitely helps you maintain your goals and maintain discipline during your journey, because then you're less likely to go back into your old patterns. And another thing I did during this period was I did the 80-20% rule. So that's 80% clean and 20% junk food. I just loved eating McDonald's, but my previous McDonald's order was not Big Mac, large fries, ice cream, 10-piece nugget, and then a smoothie. And I often, yeah. What I get now is I get small fries, chicken nuggets, apples, and water, and that's around like I think 500 calories. That's basically my order from McDonald's now. So I live in Canada. I've been locked up for like 6 months. All we can do is literally walk outside. In terms of exercise, all I would do was jump rope, and when I tell you jump rope is one of the hidden gems of this journey that I did not know about. Like I lost so much weight when I started jumping rope, and I'll show you guys with pictures. I literally went from this to this just because I was jumping. I used the app called W.E.I.G.H.T.L.O.S.S. Count how many times I'm skipping for a whole month, for a whole 30 or I think 31 days. I skipped for most of it, like 1,000 to 2,000 skips, like for 31 days. I skipped for a whole month. So the first half I did 1,000. Actually, for the first 3 days I did 500. Then I started to do 1,000, and I did 1,000 for 2 weeks. I thought it was easy, so I decided, okay, let me do a challenge. Let me do 1,500 to 1,500 to 2,000. So that's actually what I did. If I'm going to be honest, after that month I didn't really skip as much, just because I was lazy. I'm not even going to lie, but because I was eating healthy and I was also eating in an 80-20, so I wasn't taking out junk food completely, and I wasn't strictly on greens. But when I was on greens, I definitely saw more definition, especially around my waist area. In terms of like my daily routine, I would say one thing I did was in the morning I would have apple cider vinegar. It tastes horrible. I think that helped me in terms of cleansing my bowel movement. I'll usually have it an hour to 3 hours before my meal, and that brings us to today. So the gyms are finally open in Ontario, and this is how I look presently. I know, bad bitch, whatever. Very much, but yeah. I made this video specifically for those who are currently in the phase of changing, or have, I would say, followed their routine, or going to a bad place, or had a hiccup in their fitness or health journey, that you're not alone, and that I've gone through the same thing as well. And I'm just showing you how like raw and like how I really genuinely look, like no flitter, no filter, nothing. But yeah, you can't hate yourself to wherever you want to be. You have to actually love on yourself in order to actually stick through the process and get through it, especially when days you don't meet the requirements you want to meet and stuff like that. Just love the journey, and it's definitely a hard one because it's tough and it requires discipline. But trust me, at the end of the day, when you start seeing results, you'll be grateful and you'll be happy that you did it. And honestly, the main goal in all of this anyways is to be healthy and be energized so you can do your day-to-day activities. All right, that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this a like if you like this, and also leave in the comment section what you guys want me to do next. Do you guys want me to take you on my fitness journey now that I've lost the weight, or do you guys want me to post a video on my glue activated workout that I do to like maintain my body shape and all of that type of stuff? Alright guys, I'm gonna be signing out by saying go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, and I'll see you guys back again in some new PGT content. Bye.